Woohoo! We are back in the jungle. Pretty crazy. After the whole staircase, I don't want to call it debacle, but that just took so long. But I'm glad, for the most part, everybody really liked it, and it's really growing on me. I like it too. So now that we got that out of the way, we can move on to other things. And I was going to come over here and check on our leather, because I completely forgot I even set this up over here. So we do have 3 large soaked hides. So we just need to scrape those bad boys. And we already got a barrel of weak tannin. And then we have another barrel of weak tannin that we need to turn into strong tannin. So we'll go ahead and get those sealed up in the week. That's going to take 3 days. And let's grab some more acacia. Actually, so I have extra barrels, so I can make extra solutions when I need them. So we'll just go ahead and make another week solution as well. Pow. There, put 5 in there, and this one's gonna turn into strong tannin. So after 24 hours. Okay, good to go. Sweet. All right. So I'm not really sure what I want to get into today. Got off work early today, and I was just like, you know what? Hey, awesome. I could play more Finish Story. Sick. Yeah. So a couple updates. I guess these bamboo saplings, I guess they grow out in like clumps or something like that. So I probably didn't need to put them all in this close. But I've never grown bamboo, but it makes sense if you look at them there. You know, there's like 4 or 5 stalks. But I think that'll look pretty cool with a kind of a wall of bamboo there. And somebody else mentioned, I forget who it was, about doing some kind of like water feature or something over here. And I thought that sounds like a pretty cool idea too. Because I do have these ponds over here. And I was thinking, since we have this mountain, having like a waterfall off this mountain into like a little pond or something over here. And then maybe throwing it out underneath here down into the little pond there. I don't know. I think jungles need to have lots of water. So I always make base around water because I just like water. Water is great. So eventually I want to waterfall down into the big one, and I'm probably going to raise the level of that. And I have a couple ideas. Something I want to do with that. I don't know if it's possible in the game to do it, and I've got to do some research on it. If I can, it's going to be awesome. But I don't want to give it away if it's something I can't technically do. We can still do some cool stuff with it, but you'll see. It has to do with a few new things added to the 121 update. But like I said, I have done no research on that, and it's just an idea that I have. But I eventually want to make another secondary waterfall down into here. So we have like a whole little thing going, and we got this mountain over here that we could do some stuff with. So, but I don't want to do just like tons of. I want to kind of vary what I do in the episodes. So we've done building, we've done some exploring, done some mining, and I'm just not really sure what else needs to be done. But I do know that I'm running a little short on the old red clay. So while we're here, and it's the last thing I saw, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to pick up some. As with everything else, I do kind of need to plan out my builds and go, retrieve materials and stuff for them. So this is a good start. probably need to go check on the garden at some point. And I've been keeping an eye on temperatures. So as we're getting into September, the temperatures during the day don't seem to be as warm. You know, at the nights they dip down into like the 80s or 30s or something if you're a Celsius user. All right. It's nice having that red clay right outside, basically. There's plenty of red clay around here. If we could just find some peat. So we are going to set off for another little explore. Because I need to kind of get my bearings about me and kind of see what materials and options and, you know, rock and stuff that we have, ouch, around. And we're going to start off the explore with a sprained ankle. Because that's what you want to do. Anytime you go hiking, you want to sprain your ankle first. A bunch of peanuts. Okay, but anyways. So there is a pretty good-sized ruin right here that I want to check out. And I just kind of want to see what's up in this area. I mean, it looks like it's still granite right there. But like I said, I like to have options, you know, for my builds and stuff. So we're gonna Jamboni. We're going to go check it out, see what we can see, and keep our eyes peeled for anything good. So being that we're heading out, I did bring the prospecting pick, because I am going to periodically check and see what all is contained in the rocks and stuff around. I noticed this gravel biome has a lot of copper, or the sand, or desert, or whatever this is. But yeah, digging those up isn't always fun when they're not underneath the rock layer. So then you got to deal with all the sand and gravel falling in as you're trying to pick up the ores. It's kind of a pain in the butt. All right. Oh. You know what? I was just running over here. I was like, some exposed rock. I'll take a little reading. Bam. More high fertility. Didn't even see it. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It's kind of tough to see when it's kind of shadowed and everything. That's a pretty good chunk. Wow. Just keeps going and going. Alright. Oh, yeah. Huh. A whole nother layer under here, too. Freaking score. Oh, and there's more here. Okay, this is the biggest chunk of high fertility I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna set up a winter garden at base, and I think that's really gonna when stuff's gonna take off, and we can start growing a bunch of flax and getting windmills and stuff going. Start getting our automation, our wind power, helve hammers, and all that good stuff set up. Jeez, it just keeps going. Alright. Well, I feel pretty good about that. I think we got it all. Dude, stack and a half. Okay. We are soil rich now. Let's just go ahead and take a little reading here. Not good. Not good, Bob. It's okay. See, now everything looks like high fertility soil to me. It's all high fertility. Alright, so we're just about to the ruin. It should actually be right over here, right in the middle of the frickin' jungle. Here we go. It's being guarded by rabid chickens. Alright, so this one's pretty spread out, it looks like. Well, you gotta start somewhere. And we're gonna start with this guy. And some good old boner soil. It always tricks me when there's stairs. It's like, oh, they're gonna keep going down, right? Not today. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Something keeps going down. Oh, there we go. I found it. I remembered my lantern this time. Sweet. Free torch holder. And looks like we got a seed vessel. Ugh, pumpkins. So it doesn't seem like the seed vessels are, you know, like you don't get jungle type seeds from seed vessels, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, let's check out the next one. Okay, on to the big one. Alright, so these are usually pretty big. You know, pretty good. They're big structures. We like a big structure. And bony soil. But what else do you have? I knew I heard a friend somewhere. Oh, there's not arrows flying by my head, so I guess I'm fine for now. Alright, resume. So it looks like that building was just the building of bony soil. Which I'll never complain about bony soil. No, never. We like bony soil. Alright, looks like got a... Ooh. Stone tools. 10 bronze? Are you kidding? 2 of them? Alright. That would have been cool to find, I don't know, about day 3 or 4. That's okay. Better late than never. Finished story provides. Alright. So, looks like we got something over on the hill over here. Alright, another tool vessel. Give me more tin bronze. No, you get 2 flint knives. And you're going to be happy about it. What do we have here? A little zinc. A little stinky zinky. Alright, this is going to be the winner right here. Of course it is. I also do have bony soil. Farming vessel. What are we gonna farm? Ooh. Hey, sweet. We'll take that, and we are, if I'm making a bow, we're gonna need the feathers for arrows. It's all coming up, Millhouse. Gee, another ore vessel. Welcome to Vesselville. Alright, looks like some brown coal. We do like that. Don't like spider webs. Okay. As the night sets in. Alright, not too bad. So I think there's just one more over here we didn't look at. Another vessel. Hey, awesome. Flax grain. I'll leave that for the chickens. So since I am going to make a bow and be a little bow man, I should probably start thinking about getting a chicken farm up and running. There are definitely some chickens around base, so it shouldn't be too hard. I just got to figure out where I want to put them and everything. Alright, so now it is fully night. There we go. So that was a good ruin. It's not bad. Tons of vessels there. We got a trader right here. Strategery. Yeah, looks like another one over there too. Alright, so we're just going to go slightly to the east. Go see our new trader friend. And let's take another reading. Just for shiggles. One more sample, because you never know, you never know. No, you didn't. You didn't like that one. How about this one? Dude. Alright, high cassiterite. Decent hematite. Very poor bismuthinite, cinnabar, and ilmenite. Cool. So we got those on the map now. Okay, it is quite a ways away. Let's take a little trip through the dark. Brother, your fern was in my way. Oh, great. Why do I always get stuck at these ones with no bed? Local goods. Clothing merchant. What's your name? Bedweir. Hello, Bedweir. Alright. Very good. Okay, let's go mark old Bedweir on the map. So it looks like our starting continent is actually a pretty decent size. I am set up for 50% land mass. Brother, my ears. Anyways, I'll stand out here so I don't become deaf. Alright, so just doing a quick look. I don't see anything crazy. Looks like we have another savanna area there. It kind of looks like it might be a ruin right there. We'll mark it anyway. Alright. So this looks like some decent mountains right here. Kind of treacherous like. I did look into a rope bridge mod. Apparently it hasn't been updated since 1.15, so I don't know. I might have to start a little test world and try to see something like that, because I think a being able to make little rope bridges would be freaking awesome. There is another one, I think Primitive Survival or something like that. It has these little monkey bridges, which are like rope bridges, but they're not like, they're like the whole like 3 ropes kind of thing. They're not like an actual like, you know, wood planked rope bridge. I hate when I can't see the bottom. Okay. So I don't know if those would still kind of fit, but they're part of like a larger mod that I would have to install, you know, versus just a rope bridge like the one that hasn't been updated for a long time. There's that noise. It's back. The whistling. I think we decided that was a frog, right? Is that? I think so. I forget what kind of frog, but I'm gonna have to look that up. That doesn't sound like a noise a frog should make. But then again, I'm not real familiar with jungle frogs, so who am I to say anything? Whoa. That was close. Woo. I made it. It's been a little treacherous. I came under automatic bowtorn fire once again. Alright. So I went all the way west to this other trader. Oh. Well, too bad Fred here. Luxuries. What do you got? Cool. Very luxurious. Optal. Well, nice to meet you, Optal. Okay. Well, we're gonna crash at Optal's. Let me see. I was a smart guy. Brought food with me. Alright, well, Optal's bed was a little too comfy. Apparently I slept till 8 in the morning. Oh, he's got a little ruin right here by him. Well, I bet you didn't know that I was a ruin junkie. So it seems when these things spawn in water, they get a little goofy. So this is a chert area. It has chert and bauxite and all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, it seems like when they spawn in the water, they get like packed with dirt and gravel and stuff. So you gotta open them up. To be honest, I was hoping for a little more out of this one. It does not look like that is the case. Alright, so now that we're over here, we can take a look. So we'll go check out this right here. And that looks to be a chert desert. Yeah, this continent keeps going and going. I did take a reading over here. Got a pretty good one. So very high ilmenite, which is, ilmenite is titanium, which you don't even have to worry about until after you can't even mine it unless you have steel. But, high sphalerite, high hematite, decent cassiterite. So that was kind of it'd been a while since I got a nice green blip. I mean, this is kind of greenish yellow. Alright, so we are going to carry on. Wayward Son, let's go. So this is another just absolutely beautiful area. I just really like this green color. Not that color. This color. Beautiful. Alright. Yeah, it was a little ruined. Look at that. Good old eagle eye. Oh, and another Stonehenge thing. Okay, forage vessel. Ooh, blue clay. Don't really need the cattails. Alright, and a hidden room, right? No, psych. Yeah, that was a big psych. That's okay. Probably not going to come all the way out here for copper. I'd have to be pretty desperate, but you know what? We mark everything. Everything. Let's go check out the Stonehenge, see what's going on. Uh-huh. Little Hyenaville. Alright. I know I found stuff under one of these stone ruins before, but maybe I haven't. And I just want to believe that I did. Yeah, so I think these are just kind of set up to get chunks of stone easily. All right, well, we're not going to look at it too hard, but we will put this down as we'll use a nice pink color, and we'll just say chert stone. If ever I want to come back to that, I can. All right. Anything else the hyenas are protecting out here? What are you guarding? Oh, we got another trader. Alright, let's go. Watch out for the gazelle stampede. Look at all the babies. That was fast. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Artisan trader. Yes, the gems. I need to bring those gems with me when I go out on these little adventures too. I always forget which ones sell the gems, so I always put artisan/gems. So I remember. What was your name? Tegalisharo. Well, nice to meet you, Tegalisharo. That's a fantastic beard you have. I love it. Alright. And looks like we got another ruin up here. I guess this is going to be another ruin video. So let's go check it out. Alright, coming up on this ruin here. And we'll take a little sample break. Give me more of these 2 more samples bullshit. Okay, absolutely terrible. Fantastic. Alright. This ruin's going to be a winner. I'm a driver, I'm a winner. Things are going to change. I can feel it. Light up my life. Pop the top. We're going in. Alright, another ore vessel. Is that bismuth? Yay, bismuth. Seed vessel with onions. Sorry, bud. Aw. Oh. Alright, got ruined bookshelves. Oh, large crate with cobwebs. It's not a takeable one. Oh, a little trap door. All right. Well, this ruin could have been better. Don't trust any ruins. One time I found like a vessel behind something, and I haven't trusted a ruin since. Can't keep me in here forever. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay. Well, if anything, we are going to go home with a ton of bony soil. Got another little hidey hole here. Freaking cobwebs, man. Okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on with this invisible block game clutter. Alright, we do have an age crate we can take. And we're gonna do just that. Do not default to me taking the frickin' cobweb. Why would I want a cobweb? Alright, I've already been through those, and I think this is the last one over here. Alright. Alright, more goodies, more vessels. Gee, 4 of them? Forage, tool, forage. Those forages and those tools. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, the tool vessels suck, but fire clay and looks like chalk or limestone over there. Alright. Chalkstone, which might as well be lime. As good as lime. No, I don't want that. I don't. Bean aids. Alright, we're keeping the bean aids. Just for the lulz. Bro. Better give me that damn fire clay. All of it. Alright. So we do have a couple of bean aids. Somebody wants to get spicy. They're gonna get a whole fistful of angry bees going right at their melon. So I actually I took some bean aids to the Resonance archive. It didn't work out too great. Because they just wanted to come sting me, and that was about it. They didn't care about anything else. It's like, man, I just released you from your prison. This is the thanks I get? Right. Take another reading here. Just because it's, I don't know, a little farther away. Your mom's for. Okay, so we got that grayed out. That looks like an interesting area. That mountain. Redwoods. Alright, I found where the redwoods live. What do I want to get? Uh-oh. I'm getting down to, I can't get rid of anything stage. Granite dry stone. Just for fun. Get my food. So I'm just gonna go over here and mark the redwoods. Of course I didn't bring my freaking clippers or anything. Okay, I thought that was a brown bear. That was just a very spotty hyena. Hell yeah. Fucking redwoods. More copper. Alright, so this feels very, very damp and wet over here. And not just because it's raining at the moment. And it's getting dark. So you know, one tree I haven't found is the purple tree. Whatever that shit's called. Purple heart? Purple wood? Purple something. Oh, a pig. What's up, buddy? What's up, boar? Okay. Well, I don't have any room, or else I would take that pig. You're not a pig. Just had to stab him a couple more times for posterity. Okay. So those are definitely redwoods, right? Yeah, 100%. Right? Yeah, they have to be. Okay. Well, we're gonna mark these. Oh, we'll make them red. Redwoods. Alright. Well, so now I'm gonna have to take a special trip back here with my shears so I can make my own redwood grove. Get a bunch of seeds. Because those take longer than fruit trees. Alright, anyways, it is nighttime. I'm gonna go back to the trader. Alright, it's spooky outside. I'm gonna try to head home. Pretty much out of inventory, and it's very high rift activity. So yeah, we're just gonna cruise. We're gonna make a run for it. We're gonna dodge the arrows. Run, gazelles. Alright, I made a pit stop because I was running. Trader's just over there. I didn't make it very far. But I found some lead. I'm gonna have to take it with me. So I can make molly bachacos. What are... Brother, you don't want me. See? That hurts, huh? What about you? Alright. Go laugh somewhere else. Alright, anyways. So what do we get rid of? Yeah. See, I'm a hoarder. I'm attached to everything here. Everything in my inventory I am attached to. Don't really need the chalk. because we do have access. We know where good old limestone is. Ooh, it's a rich. Alright, we're going to be able to make molly bachacos for days. Oh, no, brother. Give me the richness. Oh, that's one of the mega nuggets, huh? Okay, well, we're gonna sacrifice our one little surface nugget for a mega nugget. All right, fantastic. Just for fun. So there still is some around. All right. Found it. It's hiding up here in the ceiling. All right. That's why you bring your prospecting pick with you. So you can get all those little hidden chunks. All right, perfect. Well, I'm not going to check again because I don't feel like mining anymore. Alright, so we got a nice little lead haul. We can make a good old Molly B now. And have some cool ass lanterns. I probably should have done a... Okay. I'm backtracking now. We'll do a full-on search as well. Alright. A bunch of pores and very pores. Alright, now we're going to get out of here. Now we're going to go home. And we're going to do something productive. Oh, man. Oh, this is one of those crypt things. Oh, it's got a cool storage vessel. And a torch holder. Alright, we're going to have to come back here. I don't have any room, and there's stuff I think underneath and in the walls of this. We'll take these torch holders just for right now. Yeah, I want that. Yes, it's got skulls. Deformed human skulls. Yes. Okay. See, I knew it. I knew it. There's nothing I can get rid of at this moment. Okay. I have made it home in one piece. Look at that. I've never seen so much high fertility soil in one place in my entire life. Alright, let's eat our last meal. I'm not on death row or anything, but it's the last meal that was in that crock. Oh, all right, and we're gonna find out how much tin or lead that we got. Show me the lead. Holy, lots of lead. All right. So we did get some free tin bronze tools. Very nice. And we did get some zinc. But we're gonna stack up our lead here. So I did have enough flax fibers to actually make a windmill sail. I just have one. I know that's not really gonna do anything, but we have it. So I don't think I'm gonna... I need to get more fat, more resin. So we'll just put that up there in the goodie box. We have all kinds of torches now. So let's just torch this bad boy up. We're gonna torch it. I guess we'll put some out here as well. Put one there and one here. So those are under the roof, so they will be perfectly fine. Okay, I haven't made anything there. Probably need some more charcoal. And let's see where we're at here. Okay, so we have our strong tannin. I've still got 0.7 days left on that. Alright. Okay, cool, sweet, awesome. Let's take a look at this up here. So I would kind of want that. Yeah, we can do something with this. As far as a waterfall. As far as a coal fall, yeah, that's exactly how it's going to go right there. And then we could even take it down, too. So that's a thought. I have thoughts about that. I don't think I'm going to do it right away. But, like I said, we have thoughts about it. So we don't have much of the day left. Let's just run over to the garden, check it out. Okay, we got a lot of stuff ready to go here. Oh, so I forgot with that big old project. The garden's been growing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do garden things. Oh, look at our little pineapples. Can't wait to have pineapples. All right, let's garden. All right, we did get quite a bit of stuff. So we got a ton of amaranth grain. Ended up getting almost 2 stacks of flax fibers. So I did, with the stunted growth on the flax, I did only get 1 fiber per plant instead of 2. But you know, not terrible, not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all replanted. Yeah. Excuse me, my friend. Just stand here minding my own business. Oh, that's right up. This is where I got shot. Ow! Fuck. Alright, I'm leaving. So I don't know. Well, I think it's amaranth. There's one crop that doesn't seem to drain the nutrients. Because there was a bunch of those plots that I just harvested that had full everything. I had to get out of there for the Bowtorns. Bowtorn gang came through. Alright, so we're going to go home for the night. So yeah, that's a lot easier to spot now that it's all lit up. I know exactly where the path is. And I think that's pretty good placement too. As far as the lanterns. Yeah. Just kind of lights everything up. Cool. Much better. I approve. Ah, crap. I didn't put any of my damn seeds back. Alright, anyways. We're going to make a winter garden over here anyway, so... You know what? I was just preparing for that. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, but we're set. We got a bunch of stuff. Bunch of soybeans. So flax grain is absolutely terrible. It is the worst grain by far. But we'll save that for the chickens when we have them. They can eat that. That's what I did on my other playthroughs. I just feed that to my pigs and goats and other animals. Alright, cool. Well, I think I'm going to chill out for the night, and in the morning, we got stuff to do. Okay, so I was just looking at it, and should be able to make a couple more sales. So we're gonna do that real quick. And we'll just do half of these. So that gets us to 6. I should be able to get... No, I'm going to be 1 short. 8. Oh, perfect. Alright, so we can make 2 more sets. Bam. So we got a total of 3 sales out of 5. So yeah, we're a little closer to wind power than I thought. Probably go hunt a bunch of hyenas or the gazelles and get a bunch of fat. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. But that'll be down the road. I could probably make a helve hammer. Okay, we're getting to that point to where it's like I can go. There's 20 things I can do to advance us. But we'll deal with that in the morning. Okay, project for the night. We're gonna make molly bachacos. So I searched the book. It did not show the ratios, but yeah, it's something like this. So I need to make. I'm gonna make 4 ingots. So we need 400. All right, and of course it has like a 902 degree melting, so you have to use coal for it because peat only goes up to 900. But yeah. So it's just a bunch of lead, galena, and some copper. So 73 to 7 for 4 ingots. Be able to make that into 2 plates, which will give me 2 molybdenum chacos lanterns. Which, I mean, copper lanterns are cool. But molybdenum chacos, so much better. And it's a hell of a lot funner to say than copper. Molybdenum chalcos. Molybdenum chalcos. Molybdenum chacos. Yeah, it just rolls right off the tongue. Alright, here we go. Give me that sweet, sweet, hot, molten liquid. Put it right in the mold. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Well, we got that done. Alright. Yes, we are running out of room here. Yeah. So in the morning, I have some unfinished business to attend to, and we're gonna get right on that. Yes, we are. Alright, it's time for that unfinished business. Of course, we're back here. Why wouldn't it be this? What, you guys thought I was gonna build something? Not this episode. Hell yeah. Like I said, it's my favorite freaking ruin. So we're going to take all this rot. So really, with the amount of high fertility soil I have, this rot's kind of pointless. We're going to collect some skulls. I guess we're going to take some ruined knives. I don't know what they would be good for, but I want that vessel. So we got a nice copper storage vessel. Let's see what else is here. Can't take any of the manacles. Well, of course, we can if we come back with some glue. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, if I remember, I've only found one of these ever. And I thought it had... There we go. Yes. It has bony soil underneath. This pile of bones is going to have to go. It is high rift activity. So I'm sure there's a bunch of drifters crawling around outside. Like the little scumbags they are. Okay. So we just score more bony soil. Alright, now was it down here? Or was it up top? I know one of these has like a little secret room behind it. Okay, I think it was up top. Clay. Alright, what's going on here? I swear there was something behind one of these. Unfinished story. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Well, shit. Is it back here? Negative. Well, that sucks. Maybe it was on the ground back here? Alright. Well, now I look like an idiot. Crap. So I swear I found one of these in my last playthrough, and it had shit behind it. Oh. Nope. Alright. Well. Maybe I was mistaken. That's been known to happen. Okay. Well, unfinished business part 1 complete. Guys, this wasn't unfinished business part 2, but it is very, very important. The frickin' panda bear! Hello, my friend. Oh, they big. Oh, I feel really bad. I feel really bad. I do. I'm sorry, buddy. we found one. Big old male panda bear. Oh, look at that. When I first saw the bear armors, I was like, okay, the panda bears look the absolute best. Yeah. And I actually came over here because I saw that in the distance. And then I saw something that looked like a giant mushroom. And it was a panda bear when I got closer. So yeah, all we're missing them dang old purple hearts, man. Let's see, what can I get rid of here? Bro. Stay gone. Alright. Well, we're still going to go do thing number 2. But yeah, that was freaking panda bear, man. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get that curing up. Alright. Continue on. Alright, so I've been completely distracted once again. So I kind of thought, well, what if there's a there's a girl panda bear somewhere in this little jungle area? And dude, just look at the massive kapok trees that are over here. Like, that's so much frickin' wood. But I have not seen another panda bear back here. But I thought I'd look, just in case. At this point, I doubt anybody is surprised at what unfinished business number 2 was. Because you guys know I have a tree fetish. We're going to get redwood seeds. Yep, that's it. That's the big surprise. Redwood seeds. So I have a idea. If I can get up here. I want to make a treehouse windmill for my forge. I know it doesn't sound like a very good idea, but it's unique. So that's what I'm going for. I want big tall redwoods, and I want to make it some kind of tree house up there, so I can just hang out in the trees and do my helve hammering and stuff. Is that going to be efficient? No, heck no, it's not going to be. Because I'm going to have to climb a tree every time I want to do something. But you know what? Okay, I don't need these ruined knives. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Yeah, there's a ton of redwoods up here. It's a pretty damn steep mountain. What are you? Oh, apple tree. Okay, so we're slightly temperate over here. Just slightly. And a bunch of blue mushrooms. Indigo milk caps. Alright, anyways. I went over here to throw stuff off the cliff. I am been getting way distracted on this this episode. Yeah, screw your bushmeat. Alright. I'm going to get to it and hopefully get some redwood seeds. Holy shit. What the fuck? fucking game crashed. Oh no. This is bad news bears. My game crashed, and then when I loaded back in, I was missing 3/4 of my health. It wasn't like that when it crashed. Oh boy. This is not going well. Not going well at all. So I thought I was doing something pretty darn simple for the day. Apparently that's not the case. Don't really want to run all the way back here naked. Wow, that's a bummer. That is a big old bummer. And I have no healing. So, yeah. Fun stuff. It was nice knowing you guys. So, maybe in the next episode, we will get some redwood seeds. And, yeah. Because I need to make all these recordings into a video right now. So I was thinking, I was like, well, you know, the redwood tree house forge area windmill thing isn't going to be a thing for a long time anyway. So, but I kind of wanted to get it started now, just because of how long the redwood tree saplings take. So, yeah, I made that a priority and almost died for it. You know, you gotta die for your causes sometimes. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna chill out here. I'm gonna make this video and get it out for you. But I appreciate you guys watching. Have a great rest of your day or evening. You know, whatever time it is, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.